All right, video 2 of the series. Today we're gonna be hitting some front lever. Hopefully at the end I can do some Nordic curl training, except if you guys can see over here in the tennis courts, they're doing some construction. Of course, the one day that I pull up to this specific park. But yeah, we're gonna warm up. We're gonna try some front touch attempts and some other fun stuff. So let's warm up, get going. Last video we talked about my nutrition and looking at it a bit more. I'm gonna start at around 2,600 calories every single day. I even dropped a couple of pounds since our last video, and now I'm around 157, 158 pounds. So I'm gonna stay at that 2,600 caloric intake. Today for breakfast I had some eggs, some egg whites, sourdough, some avocado, some coffee, and I also got my pre-workout here. So pretty empty today at the park, so it should be pretty good training. I've got no excuses. Earlier this morning, I've been trying to do the jump rope and my balance training for about 30 minutes every single day, and I think that's really gonna pay off. I need to put my ego to the side with the one-arm handstand training, and there are a lot of drills that I know I need to work on. If you guys wanna see some of that, let me know. I think it's a little boring compared to static stuff. Okay, we're about to start the front lever sets now. Here's the bar that I plan on using, right over here. I do have my own pull-up bar that I brought, but I wanna do front lever to touch. And I think because this is a higher bar, that little half pull that I'm gonna do for these first couple, I think is really gonna help me strengthen that pull-up movement. Idea how long that was. Hopefully it's 5 seconds. Pretty happy with that attempt actually. I think it was around 5 seconds. I'm gonna have to double check the video, but that was pretty good. Let's try to get a couple more of those in before we start the main workout. So keep in mind guys, this bar is a little bit thicker than normal, so pretty sure I'm hitting 4 seconds at least on that second one, but if it was a thinner bar, I wouldn't be touching. So, I mean, just gonna take that for how it is. I'm gonna try some new stuff next. So before I get too tired, I do wanna try some sat attempts. So I'm gonna show you guys what progression I'm gonna work on right now. I'm gonna use this bar back here. It's super, super thin, so very different from the other bar. But if I train on this one, I really feel like I'm gonna get the activation well, which is absolutely gonna help me do it on a thicker bar. Might end up missing, and that's all I'm finna say. We hit a lick and hit the street, now we gon' dip off for some days. Hearing rumors about the game, make sure you mention that we pay. So that one was pretty good. I'm gonna try to film from the side next time so you can really see the angle, but I'm trying to keep my arms as straight as possible, right? So I don't want to get too tired from that. I'm gonna try a couple of more touch fronts, and then we're gonna move on to the sat, and then we're gonna do the main sets of the workout, which should be pretty intense. I'm not really looking forward to it, to be honest. Front lever is probably weaker for me than my planche, so gotta do it though, gotta do it. Jacket, bitch. They say I just threw a feed. Got purple potion when I sip it like a genie. Make a wish, fuck a wish, cause I've been praying for a blessing. Look at this, I was fucked up out of bag and I can't help but reminisce. Then I teamed up with the gang. So I'm definitely noticing a little bit of tension in my left trap specifically. So definitely when I finish this workout, I'm gonna have to do some foam rolling. Nothing really new, but might be because I'm trying to raise this left shoulder. Not too sure. Check the catalog, look mama, ain't no songs that you can skill. I don't
time, no wait, we sending shots right off the whip. Hardest duo in the south, this shit like MJ Scott and Bill. Change my head and switch the whips, that boy TK, he a trip. Need my money, blue with strips, I'm about my cheese and cheddar chips.
So I actually just found this a really good way to massage that exact area I was talking about on my trap, and this is pretty much exactly what I was gonna do when I got home. So I'm just gonna show you guys. Basically, these parallel bars are a perfect height to do some deep tissue work. It's pretty funny.
Y'all know where we be, throwing up some money in the club at Triple D. Silly bitch, please, take a look and see. I'm not talking gunner, OB really push a P. Well, looky here, she call me baby, I keep boogers in the face. Yellow diamonds in my mouth, look like I drunk some lemonade. Put some horses in that engine, pussy, you ain't tryna race.
I do want to try some wide angle front levers first though. I was talking to one of my buddies who actually unlocked the SAT, and he was telling me that it really helps. So let's try it. We'll try it on the thick bar to give ourselves a little break.
Y'all be looking for attention, we be staying out the way. You might end up missing, and that's all I'm finna say. We hit a lick and hit the strip, now we gon' duck off for some days.
So the methodology behind these next sets and that one before was that I'm just trying to get as wide as I can for 3 seconds. I don't think that one was super clean. I feel like my hips were down a little bit. Also, the other thing, guys, keep in mind that I'm resting 2 to 3 minutes in between sets. I could honestly probably even rest a little bit longer.
We ain't signing on no deal unless it come with ownership. Fuck, I look like letting someone go and tell us what it is. You can't drop that, but drop this. Get the fuck up out my biz. My double cup ain't for the kids, my Texas.
So now it's time to start the main working sets of the workout. So what do I mean by that specifically? Basically, the first couple of clips that you guys just saw were me just testing my strength, having fun, seeing where I'm at with my skill. And now this part of the workout specifically, I'm focusing on improving my strength, which means, quite frankly, it's gonna suck. I'm gonna incorporate some pause reps. So basically I'm gonna do a front lever progression, rest 10 seconds, and then do a regression.
I've been sipping on some shit that made me hit my money dance. I've been tripping on some shit, the shroomies got me in a trance. I was fucked up in the head until I made a couple bands. 20K off of the music, enough to go and drop your man. I bet she falling under pressure when she see Mercedes van. She gon' hop up in the Sprinter, give a fuck about her man. He can't do it like we do, she wanna pose up for the gram. Baby, I ain't into you, I'll pass it to my friends. We don't like it if it's cheap, she a baddie but petite. Rolling up Miami Heat, I like to keep my money neat. I brought my pistol to the party, you can call it Pistol Pete. It's in my lap, gon' take a seat. Bitch, I see you tryna pee. Well, looky here, she call me baby, I keep boogers in the face. Yellow diamonds in my mouth, look like I drunk some lemonade. Put some horses in that engine, pussy, you ain't tryna race. Y'all be looking for attention, we be staying out the way. You might end up missing, and that's all I'm finna say. We hit a lick and hit the strip, now we gon' duck off for some days. I'm hearing rumors about the game, make sure you mention that we pay. Pussy, shut the fuck up if you not finna run the fade. Y'all be looking for attention. paid. Pussy, shut the fuck up if you not finna run the fade. From LA to Arizona, you can meet us in the pit. You can tell by Kush aroma, cause don't never gave a shit. Louis V the jacket, bitch. They say
we're wrapping up the workout here. I'm gonna finish off with a couple of one leg touch holds, and I'm gonna decrease the rest time. So I'm gonna go every minute, hopefully for 5 or 10 minutes.
They say I just do it feet. Got purple potion when I sip it like a genie. Make a wish, fuck a wish, cause I've been praying for a blessing. Look at this, I was fucked up out of bag and I can't help but reminisce. Then I teamed up with the gang and stacked the bricks on top of bricks. Check the catalog, lil' mama, ain't no songs that you can skip. I don't got no time, no wait, we sending shots right off the rip. Hardest duo in the south, this shit like MJ's got it built. Change my head and switch the whips. That boy TK, he a trip. Need my money, blue with strips. I'm about my cheese and cheddar chips. Finna let the beat breathe. Y'all know where we be. Throwing up some money in the club at Triple D. Silly bitch, please take a look and see. I'm not talking gunna, OB really push a P. Well, looky here, she call me baby. I keep boogers in the face. Yellow diamonds in my mouth, look like I drunk some lemonade. Put some horses in the engine, pussy, you ain't tryna race. Y'all be looking for
Back in the car now, just finished up the workout, and my traps are super sore, so I'm not sure what happened. I'm pretty sure I'm just elevating my shoulders a little bit in the front lever. It's really just sore. It's not necessarily pain, which is good. But had a pretty good session. I was surprised I was able to hold the touch front for that long. And I think my last video I was saying touch front for 5 seconds was my goal. So I'm really, really close. If not, I'm like just almost there. So definitely pretty good progress today. I didn't have to use any bands. We're just working with the regressions. And yeah, I wasn't really able to train my legs too much today. Of course, the one day that I pull up is the day that their tennis courts are under construction, and I need a really specific setup to train the Nordic curl, which is what I wanted to work on. But guess that's just gonna have to be a different video, guys. So catch you in the next one.